got a little bit of a bulge, but yeah, they're usually in the bottom in there. I'll show you in a second. Maybe he doesn't know what he's cutting. Yeah, possibly. I'm just you know, cutting stuff up. Got no idea what this is, but it's all good. It's all gravy. Never seen one of them. Awesome. Maybe you don't have it in your region. I'm not too sure. We have it over here in the UK. We have it like pretty much near enough all year round, butternut squash. But I don't think it's grown locally, more than likely, but sometimes it can be. I'm not too sure on that. I should have checked the old taggage. But it is very similar to pumpkin, so it's a great alternative if you can't get a hold of pumpkin. But we only have pumpkins around, like now, October time. We only have them once a year. So I will be using a bit of pumpkin stuff next week for sure. So Master Yonder. It was placed in front of him and he thought, I don't know this. It must be chops. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it, guys. Don't know what it is, so we're just going to chop it up. It'll be fine. So I'm going to use a little bit of this honey. I'm not going to go too crazy with it, right? So what we're going to do, have a little drizzle, about a teaspoon or so in here. We're not going to go crazy elaborate with it, but maybe a little bit more. Maybe 2 teaspoons, and that should be ample enough, to be honest with you. Too crazy with this. Right, 2 teaspoons, that's plenty. Look at that. Look at that beautiful honey. Magic. Yeah, don't want to waste this. Even though it is a little bit expensive, definitely worth every little bit though, for sure. So. Magic. Right, so what we're going to do, wash my hands a little sec. Also, guys, it's still 50% off on cheeky subs. So, that ends on the 18th, I believe. 18th of October. So if you're not subs to the channel, it is 50% off normal subs, all tiers, 50% off everything. So, if you do want to support, that's there. Also, if you can't sub and you still want to support, I've also got a Twitter link. If you could retweet that, that will be a great support to me. So if you do want to support my channel, that is also there as well, if you would like to. Or even if you are subbed and you still want to support me even more, then you beautiful people, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support, guys. So basically, that will help generate traffic. Even if you think, oh, I've only got like 10 followers on my Twitter account or whatnot, you know, believe you me, everything matters. Every little one makes a difference. It just takes like one person to come in, and do you know what I mean? I appreciate all my viewers, depending on, you know, doesn't matter on the amount of people. It's just even if it's like 1 or 2 people that comes in extra, that'd be amazing. So now I appreciate the support, guys, ever so much. Right, so we got a bit of salt on there. I'm gonna have a little bit of pepper as well. Don't usually use pepper too often, but we use a little bit of pepper in this as well. Honey and pepper goes well like a dream. I'm gonna get a little bit of garlic in here and a little bit of thyme. Sellout? Chef's not a sellout. The only time chef's a sellout is like if you've got Amazon Prime, right? And you link it up with your Twitch account, you get a free cheeky sub which you can give me. That's a sellout, do you know what I mean? So, just take off the skins. Morning, chef. Morning, Relics. How's it going, dude? How are tricks? How are things? What have you been up to, man? How was your wonderful, I was going to say Monday. It's not Monday. It's Friday today, chef. We even made a post about Friday and you're still forgetting it's Friday today. Certainly am. Right. How is Relics doing this morning? I hope you're doing well, dude. Thank you so much for tuning back in. So let's give this a bit of a great look at all these beautiful autumn flavor vegetables. Very exciting, very delicious. Honestly, I love these colors. They're amazing. So you got your carrots, your butternut squash, and I mean, you can even put beetroot in there if you really wanted to, but then it'd just look like a beetroot soup, wouldn't it? So, but we are using some elaborations of beetroot, but not in the soup today. We're using it on the second dish we're going to be doing, which is the beetroot and goat's cheese tartlet, or tart, whatever you want to call it. So, it's all good. I'm alright. And my week was good. Been playing Shadow of War so much. Oh yeah, I do remember you actually mentioning it. Was it you that mentioned it last Monday? We got there. But yeah, no, I've watched a little bit of Shadow of War. People were playing it. It looks really good. It is a little bit expensive, but it does look fun. I played the first one. I enjoyed the first one, but I just can't afford to pay that kind of money for games. I can't afford to pay for anything at the moment, so I just make do with what I got, and I'm happy. I'm a happy chappy guy. Right, so just topping up that water on that beetroot. So just keeping an eye on it. So basically, it's you know, submerged in the water, so it does cook all together. If you don't top it up with water, you'll probably end up having like a top bit that's been really hard, the rest is soft underneath. So just make sure you kind of top it up and make sure it's submerged in the water while it's cooking. So it is very important that you do that. Otherwise you're going to have issues, and you're going to have like half cooked beetroot, which is a bit bizarre. So let's get all these beautiful trimmings away. Magic. So let's give my hands a bit of a wash. Fan-bloomin'-tastic. Sweetie Bun Bun, how's it going, my friend? How are you doing today? Hope you are doing well. It's great to see you. How is your wonderful Friday going? I'm sure it will be great. We will see. We will see. What's going on? Borscht Trout. Oh, you on about that borscht soup? What's it? The beetroot soup. My goodness. Psycho Dead Man, thank you so much for that beautiful solo. I think I tried to say host, and I also tried to say follow at the same time. I don't know. Thank you so much for that host, dude. Really appreciate it. Hope you are doing grand and dandy. It's great to see you. Welcome back. Food certainly is. It's food time again. Food time again. So pick off the leaves. Time. I mean, you can put the stalks in there if you want to, but I suppose it's not really lazy as such, but I just don't want to go sifting through this trying to pick out the stalks while it's hot. So I suppose you could let it cool down and then pick them out, but just so much easier just to pick the leaves, and you got your flavour in there. End of story. So get rid of the stalk. So what we're gonna do, I'm going to cover this with some parchment and then foil. If I'm going to cover it with foil, I've got chances of it might stick into the vegetables, and then I'm going to have issues. So what I'm going to do, parchment then foil, and then I know for a fact it's not going to stick. I'm not going to have bits of foil stuck to the veggies, and we're all gravy. We're all good. Amazing as that. So come on, Mr. Parchment, where are you? Who on earth cut this parchment paper? And it was not me. I honestly can say that was not me. Look at that. Honestly, who honestly cuts parchment paper like that? I'm going to have words with my mother afterwards. Honestly, look at it. I mean, who on earth leaves it like that? I honestly don't. I remember in chef school, they made borscht, and I thought it was raspberry pudding. Let me tell you, it was not raspberry pudding. Yeah. I think as well, when you probably went to the toilet, I think you realised as well that after about 10 minutes of screaming, oh yeah, I had beetroot today. So, what are we going to do? Cover this over with a bit of parchment. I'm not telling you about my personal experiences right there. Do you know what I mean? I mean, Chef doesn't scream on the toilet thinking he's got something wrong with him and then realising it's beetroot. Not at all. Don't be silly. Right. What are we going to do? A bit of foil as well. It didn't even go down I was making it down my throat. I was gagging so hard. Oh dear. Are you not a big fan of beetroot, are you, my friend? I mean, I know quite a few people who are not a big fan of it, but, you know, as it comes, you know, if you want to use it, use it. If you don't, that's cool by me. The thing with borscht soup, though, it can be very, very rich if you use a little bit too much beetroot. So you've got to be kind of careful with it a little bit. I mean, it can be extremely rich if you have it in large quantities, that's for sure. Then you will be on the pooper for sure. What about that Gore-Tex Teflon kind of multiple use bacon roasting paper thing? Never heard of it, Colonel. It's new to me. But I usually use a little bit of parchment, a little bit of foil. If you're using a deep tray, right, and the foil wouldn't touch the food, then I just use foil. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't make a difference. But the fact of the matter that the tray is quite low and the foil touches the food, it's chance of it sticking when it's roasting off. So, you know, just be safe and sorry. That's what I always do. But if it's a bit deeper and it wouldn't touch it, then I just use foil. So that's the only reason why. Let's have a look at these parsnip crispies. Oh, they're looking beautiful. Looking absolutely... Oh, delightful. Look at these. They're done. They are done. Right, let's whack this bad boy up to about 180 Celsius, 355 Fahrenheit. I was going to say, where's the other tray? It's right at the back. Delicious. We'll put them back in afterwards because they'll soften up probably in the air. So, but they turned out beautiful. So, right. Veggies going in the oven, roast off, 180 Celsius, 355 Fahrenheit. Gas mark, I have not got a clue, so there you go. Google it, you'll find it. Hey John, please chat. Autumn veggies, nice. Have also autumn week in German. Herbst, watched running. Love to all, only short stop. That's okay, dude, no problem. Hope you enjoy your run, but appreciate you stopping by in there. Hope your autumn dishes come out as fantastic as well. But guys, if you're not following Mark as well, give this good sir a follow. He is a fantastic cooking streamer. German cooking streamer. Guten Morgen. It is... Oh, I'm a minute off. Only a minute off. Ow, it's fine. We'll manage for the minute. Do you know what I mean? It's fine. Just say you came in 2 minutes earlier. Maybe then it's all good. Right. So, there he is. Give this good sir a follow, guys. Honestly, he's a cool dude, and he does some really tasty foods. Go check him out. Right, so that's done. Is that still hot? I'm not gonna risk it for a biscuit. Oh yes, I am. How hot is it? Is it? It's almost cold, but it's not quite cold. So leave it off the side. So, there we go. Is this a stream now? I always thought it was a stream. I didn't know if it was anything else before. How are you doing, Pepsifon? How is your day going? If you are doing well. Right, so what we're going to do, veggies are roasted off, or the root vegetables, sorry. Ready for the autumn soup. Stock is on the go. Beetroots are cooking down nicely for the tarts for this afternoon. We need to make a start on the base of the soup, I think. So I'll tell you what, I'll get the chive yogurt done first. That'll be good. I'm not going to put chive yogurt in a squeezy bottle, or am I? Yes or no, chef? If we're going to do yes, then that means I'm going to have to blend down the chives into a chive liquid. Yeah, go on then, we'll do it. So, let's have a look. Mind the camera, sorry guys, I just need to get my blending tub out. So, get a load of chives and they're going to get some water. I'm going to blend the two together to make a solution more than anything. Yeah, now it's Guten Tag. We're only a couple of minutes off, Mark. You knew that. It's still morning, technically. Technically for me, it's still morning, so it's all good. Right, I was going to actually pour that in there then. That would have been funny. I was like, right, fridge. And a bit of soda water, because I need a drink. Empty. Plop. Got another one here. I should put another one back in the fridge. Very, very warm. I want to shut that fridge while the... don't want to let the heat in there, do I? A lot of steamy stuff going on. I've got the window open, but it's quite a humid day today, to be fair, though. I am not going to lie. It's a bit of a humid one outside. I was expecting it to be really cold when I went for a walk this morning, but it was actually really, really warm. So you couldn't have done with a jacket, with all honesty. Right, so that's in there. I also want some chives. Get the chives out. That beautiful chiveness. I had to check this morning. What do you have to check? Oh, I had to check the translation, so I'm not sure if it's correct, but Chef, have you ever used sea buckthorn berry in anything? It's really sour, but it's absolutely loaded with vitamin C. I don't think I have. That sounds very much like... do they look a little bit like... what's it called? Oh, good God. Black currants a little bit. Or am I just kind of thinking of something else? But I don't think I have used blackthorn. I don't know if I can actually get hold of them in the UK. But I'll have a little Google very shortly to find out. Right, I'm going to dice this up really fine. Now, if you guys are doing this at home, right, and you're not using squeezy balls and all this, that, and the other, then, you know, just dice it up, mix it with the yogurt, and jobs are good. You're done. The only reason I'm going to be blending this is just for the squeeze.